everybody, Brickhouse here, and man, oh man, oh man, there is a problem in this country when someone that has a net worth upwards of $10 million and their husband has a net worth somewhere around $5 million starts a GoFundMe to raise money for their kids' travel baseball team who's taking a trip to Cooperstown, New York. Wow. But before I get into that, please take the time, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. If you're new here, you like what you like the content that I'm posting, like what I'm doing, hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a video. So, here we go. You guys are going to love this one. Alyssa Milano starts GoFundMe to pay for her son's travel ball. Begs followers for money. Now, my significant other, her youngest son, has played travel ball up until this past summer where he was the coach. So we still had to do some traveling, like to Memphis, Detroit, St. Louis area, so on and so forth. And yeah, it can get expensive for parents. But it's something that usually parents take into account, at least the ones that have half a brain, take into account what they're going to need for trips and how much money they're going to need to spend on those trips for food, lodging, etc., etc. But for somebody of the stature of Alyssa Milano, who's worth a reported $10 million, not to mention, doesn't she get some checks for, you know, Who's the Boss and Charmed? You know, there's some royalty checks that she gets, I'm sure. It's just asinine, outstanding, whatever you want to call it. So this article is from Outkick. So here we are with loser Hollywood elitist super lib Alyssa Milano and her talent agent husband. Oh yeah, he works for CAA, one of the top talent agencies in the country. David Bugliari, begging via a GoFundMe for people to donate money to their son's 12U travel baseball team so it can make a cross-country journey to Cooperstown. It's Cooperstown, New York, for those of you in Rio Linda. Had trip to rush. To play at the Dreams Park that every travel ball kid dreams about these days instead of playing in Williamsport at the Little League World Series. Baseball is life, and our teammates are our brothers. Baseball gives us purpose, and we are driven to be our very best. In order to compete, we must raise funds. She's looking to raise 10 grand. We hope you will make a donation to keep our team competitive. Your donation will go to travel costs, uniforms, and dues for the families. We also might use your donations for pins or novelty items to make our tournaments memorable experiences beyond the field. So this GoFundMe's been up since May of 2023. Now, this article here, written by Joe Kinsey, he raises a good point. Alyssa Milano has millions. Doesn't she have 10K lying around? Now, she's getting blasted on social media. And I can't say as I blame people for blasting her on social media. What I find hard to believe is that she's got people who's actually donated to this. 7,000 people. Or no, she's raised over $7,000. Excuse me for that little mistake. So here's some of the shall I say, comments over on social media. Alyssa's worth a reported $10 million. And look, having traveled to 3 tournaments last summer in 3 different cities and 3 different states, I get it. It's beyond expensive. But to ask for donations here, given her net worth and the fact her husband is a CAA agent, is really something. That was from Joe Concha. Your husband has a net worth of $5 million and you're begging for money on the internet so your son can go on a trip? That's from Liberty Jen. This B word has got to be on something. Americans can't afford groceries and she's worth millions, but she wants others to donate to her kids' baseball team? Is she freaking high? Aren't you a millionaire? Why are you asking for money from people who are struggling? I remember when raising money for an extracurricular trip actually meant earning money for the trip. You know, car washes, bake sales, recycling drives, kids actually working for it. Yeah, what a way to set an example for your kid. You could pay for the trip and your accountant wouldn't even notice a spike in your spending. And then, of course, she had to restrict replies because that's what these libs do. You have a net worth of $10 million. Donate to your kid's baseball team yourself. This is not an issue of public importance. You want to use your platform for a good cause of genuine public importance? Raise money for the Cootsman. It's $10,000, and this entitled leftist is trying to get her followers to donate rather than treat her son and his friends on a trip. Maybe there's some reason she can't, but this just looks like a really crap thing to do on her part. Maybe sell some of those crocheted masks with, and that's Tracy Benz or Beans. Milano was not without her defenders, the most notable being conservative commentator Kira Davis, who felt people were taking it too far. Leave her alone. It's not her job to fund every school activity. Yes, it is. Milano is a celebrity with a large reach. I imagine her fellow parents asked for a boost, and why shouldn't they? It's a helpful thing. Confront her for her opinions, fine, but don't trash her for sharing a simple blah, 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 blah. So I think this is outrageous. Yes, travel ball is expensive. Yes, it costs money. Yes, there's a lot of time and effort put into it. But when you are a millionaire, I think you can, shell out the $10K. And I get it, you're raising $10K for the team. I think you can shell out the $10K yourself and help the other parents out. Comment down below. Tell me what you guys think out there. While you're at it, smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss a video. And with that, I will see you later.